TikTok. The TikTok. Sounds like I'm saying the Walmart.
When you put the in front of TikTok.
About my age right there.
Yeah.
So.
Ballpark coming at you. This is how it is. Many bars, many stories to flow. Good vibes, big laughs. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Hey, Bar Pod is getting started. Episode 11. It's freaking St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah, it is.
I've already been down to Guinness for Guinness.
I saw it 8:15.
My morning is normally on St. Patrick's Day. Some bangers and mash, corned beef, fish, and a Guinness. And normally it's coffee and smoothies, but now it's coffee and Guinness on St. Patrick's Day.
I got the kids ready for school this morning.
Yeah.
We all had Guinness, actually.
Did you?
Yeah. The kids love it.
Get them started young.
No.
Did you have more green?
Yeah, they did. And they're wearing green. Ren Foster caught. They set up a leprechaun trap last night.
Oh, they caught a leprechaun.
They didn't catch it. He rooted around in their trap for a little bit and left some candy and cookies. So I think he got caught and then left a trail.
This feels inappropriate.
Yeah, it does. It does. What do you? It's
Hey, all right.
Imaginative.
It's episode 11 in St. Patrick's Day. Hopefully this is going to come out on St. Patrick's Day if I can get my rap together and get it edited. Paddle Bar is opening today, St. Patrick's Day, and it'll be open for 2 days for the rest of the season. So we're rocking and rolling.
Yeah, we're right into Tuesdays.
Yeah, we're
That's
on
right.
Tuesdays. Yeah,
Oh,
it's happening.
Okay, I like it.
But we want to start out. This is Women's History Month.
It is.
And we got to give a shout out to our wives, Mackenzie and Amber, for keeping us going and helping us out during this. They both are involved in the bar, keeping us going. Really, it's a family business. And of course, shout out to our mom, Leslie, who, let's face it, you've been to Paddle Bar, there are a lot of plants. If she wasn't around, they would all be dead.
She is the local Paddle Bar arborist.
So shout out to the ladies who helped things going around here for Women's History Month.
Well, cheers to it.
What are we drinking here?
Of course,
it's pretty obvious. But we're drinking extra stout.
Yeah, we went the extra stout route right now. Which I have it.
Which is a little bit more bitter than the regular in a good way.
It's good.
I like it extra stout.
I think Guinness, it's funny, Guinness only gets love, a lot of love this time of year, but man, it's good beer. It really is.
It is great beer. It is great beer. Let's talk about some things that we've been struggling with a little bit.
We're going to open with struggles.
Well, struggles. I don't know about you, but my knee has been just not liking all this running around as we are getting busier already.
Yeah.
I got to do something here.
Now all of a sudden, my lower back issues have come back. And it seems like now it makes sense because look who's doing the show, right? But a couple 40-year-old guys. It seems like this is a thing that comes back, a piece of information that comes back up every podcast for the last couple. But yes, my lower back, it's not good.
We're gonna end up calling this geriatric bar pod.
Yeah, oh boy. And funny. I have a little note here.
What's your note?
I have a little note. We always like to start off or in the intro somewhere with something funny, just something you notice or hear. And you ever notice? I think we hit on some Gen Zers last time in our last podcast. I'm gonna hit on the baby boomers this time.
The boomers.
I'm gonna hit on the boomers.
Well, that's and we can wrap that into drunk history, which is now on its coming out its third week.
It's going so well too.
It's kicking us.
But you ever notice that people? I would say I put the line right around 60, probably 55, 60. When the boomers tell stories, they tend to refer to people that you have no idea about by their full name. You ever notice this? They'll start telling a story and they'll say, in Jim Smolinka down there, he made a fortune in ball bearings. Anyway, and then they'll continue their story. They always, it's not a buddy of mine or a friend of mine. It's always the full name.
It's the full name. That's a boomer thing.
That's a baby boomer thing.
All right.
And I love it. I hope it never stops. I hope the younger generation adopts it. No, I don't do it.
You didn't do it.
I don't do it. Usually, it's never. I feel like when I tell stories, it's either a buddy of mine or I say, my buddy Matt or my buddy Greg. But with the older,
you use the full name.
You use the full name.
Yeah.
Because after the story, you're going to need to look it up.
Yeah. You're talking about the whole story. And
yeah. Do you ever notice that? we're down there. You know, Patty Smith, she's and it's just like, and you're like, oh, I love it. I love it.
Johnny's Percacci.
Johnny's Percacci. Anyway, that's my little.
That's fun. I'll tell you. Okay, that's fun. Before we get too geriatric, one of the things that I'm working on, and I got to tell you, you're always trying in the bar world or restaurant, hospitality in general, or I guess really anything you're doing. Sure, you're always trying to stay creative, stay on top of everything, be ahead of the trends. And man, I keep the well from going dry because once in a while you're just like, how can I keep this up? For example, Drunk History is a great example. Luckily, that was a good idea from, once again, Mackenzie had that idea.
Yeah.
But it's like, sometimes I just stare at a blank page and I'm like, how do I keep this thing going?
Creativity.
And creative. Everybody talks about, let me tell you one of the things that stresses me out.
All right.
I have a hard time. And it's funny because it's kind of it goes along with, there's some hypocrisy here. The nostalgia of a good bar.
Yeah.
People talk about, this bar reminds me of, the bar that Jimmy Smirnoff used to hang out at.
And then I know where you're
going. And, and it was the Hideaway House in the corner, Smith and Wesson or whatever.
And it's not here anymore.
And it's not, and it's gone. You're like, well, shit.
Is that where we're headed?
Right. So I'm always worried about how do you keep it going? And, because the bar industry is it's very roller coastery. You've heard of so many bars that are hot, and then all of a sudden nobody's there. And I'll tell you what, that's a fear I have a lot. I walk in here sometimes and I'm like, man, we put a lot of money into this. What if people just stop coming? What if they stop coming?
I'm glad you went there. Because we made we said we're going to make an attempt to keep pushing and talking about the actual bar on this podcast.
Yeah.
That's why we started it.
Right.
It's fun to talk about funny stuff.
Which we will continue to do.
Of course. But I'm glad you brought it up because you're right. Amber and I had that discussion the other night when I was down at the bar with Steve Irwin. No,
is it Irwin?
No,
he's a whale watcher. Right?
Anyway, but you're right. We had the discussion like it is our livelihood at this point.
Oh yeah.
So I think maybe people on the other side may not think of it that way or see that side of things, but and we let on the front of things, we're always happy and go lucky and having a blast here. But at the same time, in closed doors, sometimes you said the realness of it kicks in, and you think, well, man, what if things would change, or what if we would hit a real economic downturn and all of a sudden people don't go to bars?
Right.
What if it, like you said, it just doesn't? It's not hot anymore. So it is
what if regulation gets steeper and liquor license gets taxed more? What if there's a million different things that can just scare you a little bit?
Yeah. I mean, and to be fair, that is every business owner.
Business
not
owner,
just bars, but I feel like with bars, it's a little amplified.
It's like a magnifying glass. Yeah, I mean, and right now for me, I'm doubly sensitive because as we're building boutiques over there at Bayview, and there was a budget.
Yeah,
we went through it.
Yeah,
and so you're like, okay, now this bar that I'm not taking, it's okay, it's risky, but not risky. Now it's becoming more risky. Putting a lot of your own equity into it,
sure,
and things like that, and pray to whoever you want to pray to hope that it works. So that's a challenge in this business.
And did you say St. Patrick?
St. Patrick.
You're praying
today. It's St. Patrick. Yeah,
St. Patrick.
So to try to keep things going can be a challenge sometimes, and you're always looking for new ideas. And you want to be original too. Like I'm a big proponent of working with other bars around.
Yeah.
But offering a different product, because I want to go to another bar that's not like the same one that I operate.
Cool.
And so I think around here most folks do a pretty good job. But I think that's an important thing too.
I like that you brought that up as well. We have, that is another thing that we have in droves around here, which is a positive community, bar community.
I think in general we have a pretty good bar owners, restaurant owners, other entrepreneurs in Johnson. General. Now that's some. I think if you're, and once again, I don't really think we see that in the Sandusky area, but a lot of bar owners can't think outside of I got to beat Johnny down the street.
I think that's probably more of a big city.
I think it's probably like that's not the way to do it. Work with the other, and that it's the old saying.
What's good for the goose is good for the gander.
Yeah, all All ships rise with high tides. I mean, same thing. Sort of deal.
Floating some knowledge today.
Floating some knowledge.
What's a gander? Is that a group? Is that a group of geese? No, that's a flock.
That's a gaggle.
That's a gaggle.
Or
You're
is it
right.
a flock?
No, it's a gaggle. It's a gaggle.
Goose, geese. That's a whole thing too.
So what do we? Do we know what a gander
No,
is?
it's not.
Do we know what a gander is? What's good for the goose is good for the gander.
Gander sounds like something I don't know. Used for
Maybe it should be what's good for the goose.
used for your nether regions deodorizing. Gander.
A gander?
Little gander powder.
Get a little gander. A little
Gander. Yeah, I could do that too.
gander.
Anyway, so there's that. So that's just something that you're always kind of working on, struggling with a little bit, is staying creative and looking. So a lot of it is, experiences lead to that. Travel, go to other places, and you learn things.
So-
bring it back to your
And so there's a fun little thing, right? Anybody, if you ever, we love suggestions for everything, not just for bar pod. You ever got any cool ideas for the bar or like a cool night or something?
talk to Chad.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, do not email or text Ryan. Yeah, holler.
Yeah, talk to Chad. He's a little good at positive feedback. A bit more like once you open your own.
Remember, didn't you say at one point we should make a T-shirt that says, "You know what you should do"?
Oh yeah, you know what you ought to do.
You know what you ought
that's
to do.
That's a banger.
I like it.
You had a T-shirt for a while back in Put in Bay days that said "Figure it out."
And then on the back it said, "What's the rush?"
Love that. Love that.
Somebody got that from me in college.
That's a great shirt. Speaking of things that are a little scary, man, I'm a little concerned about fuel costs, man.
You got an electric car. You're
Well, no, not personally. Yeah, I drive an electric car. I'm sitting here like, kind of like that DiCaprio meme that everybody just.
yeah.
But not so much that, but I mean, the prices are already going up on all of our products because of fuel, and you're going to start seeing. I can almost guarantee on our deliveries and stuff, the fuel surcharge cost is going to go up.
Well, then
This industry isn't, it's not like it's tight already. So now we're tightening up with fuel costs.
Well,
It's concerning. I'm worried about it.
It's already started. I mean, have you looked at coffee lately,
Yeah, coffee is hurting.
dude? So like a regular large
Everything is creeping.
everything. Well, because like you said, it's because of fuel prices
Yeah.
and energy prices. With rising energy prices come rising everything prices.
Right.
Wait until fertilizer. You know, by the way, the Strait of Hormuz
Yeah.
that's having issues right now because of us. Wait until that hits fertilizer prices, and you're going to see food prices skyrocket.
Oh,
That's-
of course.
That's what I'm nervous about because a lot of fertilizer comes through there
Right.
to us.
Right.
So-
Yeah. Prices, and it's like you don't want to raise your prices. And if you do raise your prices, then you have to figure out how to communicate that with your customer. They're pissed off because they're already paying more on their
Right.
end. It's a not a good cycle that we are always.
We need some stabilization.
We need some stabilization. Just chill the fuck out, everybody.
Did you see something more pop culture? You know Timothy Chalamet. Chalamet.
Yeah,
Chalamet. A little bit of it. But so this actually ties in with what I was going to talk about. He got raked over the coals joke-wise at the Oscars. Timothy Chalamet. Everybody was poking fun out of him.
Well, because he said, what do you do? He said opera is bad. Or
So
something?
him and McConaughey did a 2-hour CNN discussion live.
Green lights.
Yeah. Remember the I rolled my boogers.
Man, I like McConaughey.
I do too. McConaughey is amazing.
All right.
Yeah, dude, his character in the first what's it called Detectives on HBO.
Oh, True Detective.
True Detective.
Yeah.
That first season where he's sitting there drinking those Lone Stars.
Oh, dude, so
Oh,
good.
God.
So good.
Yeah.
I might have to revisit that.
It's a great series. Anyway,
I just back to Tim. I gotta tell you one show I revisited, which don't do it because you will really get freaked out.
Oh.
I started watching Man in the High Castle again.
oh, dude,
Oh,
don't do that.
Shit.
Not right now.
Don't. Bad timing.
Because that's what happened. That's basically the world if the Nazis and won World War II, right?
Yeah, the Nazis and the West part, the Japanese, oh man, dude.
Oh,
But they did have
so it's at the Access one.
the Axis one, and then there's the West is like
So what you're saying
Japanese
is,
power.
so what you're saying is the parallels to today.
It's freaking
Yeah,
out a little
yeah.
bit. But I will say this: they did have Concorde jets, so there's some good things.
Oh, they're fast.
Of course, the way it's ordered now, there'll certainly be waiting in fucking TSA lines, won't you?
Just full circle. But
Anyway, back to Shalimar.
so he said during that thing they were having discussion, everybody it was going well, and then he said he made a little dig and said the ballet and opera are dead nobody really cares about him, right? And so we know,
And he's just fucking around on a
he's just
podcast.
yeah, on a live discussion with Matthew McConaughey.
Was it Matthew's podcast? Does he have a podcast?
No. It was a what do you call it? A sit down with him and McConaughey on CNN.
Oh, okay.
I forgot what they call it.
I got you. Yes.
Yeah.
CNN Town Hall.
Town Hall. Thanks. Town Hall. So anyway, so he said that, and the reason I wanted to bring this up is because it's something in today's society that you legitimately, even regular people, have to worry about. Is mistakes because of social media, mistakes in the public eye just get absolutely.
Oh, you can get hammered. Which, and that's a discussion we had before doing this podcast.
We did.
Like, man, we are putting ourselves out there.
I've never,
Like, so when,
I've never had my face on a camera like this.
I know. It's a little scary. You're already out there because you're behind the bar a lot.
Right.
Face to face, people seem to be a lot nicer.
But see that, so
they become keyboard warriors, and they become pricks for the most part.
but the minute that your face is out there on a digital platform,
you're inviting it.
Yeah, even if you delete it, or something, it's still there. It's there for all eternity, basically. Yeah. But anyway, so that it's crazy how in today's society, today's culture, you really have to be careful on social media.
Yeah.
You really do.
Yeah.
There can be, now granted, luckily people forget about it quickly because we all have the attention span of a goldfish at this point. But, man, you can get raked over the coals quickly.
Yeah.
Especially, it's like the old saying, we're doing a lot of old sayings. It's like if somebody visits your restaurant or bar and has a good experience, they'll tell one person, maybe two. If they have a bad experience, they'll tell 10. It's the same way with negative.
And that's always been the thing, always. But it was just word of mouth. Now it is everybody has an amplification device in their pocket, blown up to tell everybody how much they had to wait or whatever complaint they have. That's true. It's I don't know. You gotta be careful, I guess. It's a thing.
I'm gonna talk about why it just came to my my little brain here.
What you got?
You remember the Columbia gas discussion we had?
Oh yeah.
Let's just for a second. I took care of it.
You did?
I do. I don't think we ever touched on it after.
Bring it back. What's going on?
2 episodes ago, we talked about how you have to be on top of your utilities.
I'm just kidding. Yeah. I'm gonna put a piece of.
I wasn't tapping it.
You've been tapping.
No, I wasn't. I was
doing tapping.
There was no taps. Don't rewind it.
Jimmy,
rewind
the B-roll.
Yeah.
I would put a little camera in here, and I think that'd be a whole side hustle.
Rewind that VHS thing. But anyway, so 2 episodes ago, we talked about how you really have to stay on top of utilities. They'll just jack it up, and you won't know.
Yeah, I got that
gas
credit.
It's huge. Yeah. I made some calls. It took me a few.
Did you talk to Janet in accounting?
I talked to Janet in accounting. No, actually, her name was Amber. Oddly enough.
Oh, okay.
She was really good. But it was a supplier based out of Columbus, which I like because a lot of them are based outside of the state. And I got mine down from $1.08 per CFS to 64 cents
per CFS.
That is how they measure natural gas.
Cubic zirconia.
That's not no. That's a fake diamond. I don't know what it is.
Feet
per.
I don't
know what it is. I actually don't know this. Somebody will know and they can tell us. But
yeah.
The point being is I almost knocked it down by half by making a phone call.
Wow.
Now it takes 1 or 2 cycles to take place, but that means for next year, come wintertime, I'm going to be in great shape in our household. So there it is. Make some phone calls. Change your supplier on a yearly basis so that the variable rates don't kick in and you can do it.
That's good to know. That's a little life advice there to save a little money in an interesting time.
Yep.
Speaking of money,
okay. You have $1,000 for me underneath the table.
I do not.
Yeah.
Let's talk about repairs, which is another thing that comes along with owning a bar.
This is a shitty story.
This is going to be a new segment, I think. Because every week there's a repair. So we're going to have welcome to. I got that. That's nice. It's coming. Welcome to the Repair of the Week segment.
Repair of the Week in the bar. I like this.
We'll start with the crazy weather that's been going on here in Northern Ohio. On Monday, on Sunday, it was 70 degrees. Monday, it was 29. And today, St. Patrick's Day, it is 22 freaking degrees outside. But that brings me back with all of that crazy weather and ups and downs. Not only does my knee hurt all the time,
of course,
but it's windy.
Extremely windy.
So, of course, I get a text from Chad on Saturday. Hey, man, the sign's looking a little funky.
Should we be worried about this?
Should we be worried about this? So the sign outside was the bolts got loosened up and it messed up the mortar. So okay, so fine. I mean, I can fix it.
Well, the last thing you want is it to
Like
come
let's
down
go
on
on Sunday morning or Saturday morning. You know, like okay, let's okay, go to Lowe's, get the joint compound. Okay, got to get a ladder. All right, let's do that. Let's get that done. Open up. Okay, got to get some tap cons. All right, that's fixed.
Yeah, and I came and bartended for you for an hour, so you could.
So I could do it.
Yes,
yeah,
you could do it.
Saturday. And then on Sunday, I was down here, whatever, restocking or whatever, and I left. As soon as I get home, I get a text from the bartender. Hey man, the toilet and disco bathroom's broken. You still here? No, of course not. I just left. So all right, come back down. Find out what's going on. Luckily, it wasn't horrible. Needed a new handle.
Somebody didn't have a deuce in there.
No, it was not. Luckily, it wasn't a mess.
Oh, that's
it was a mechanical issue. So, but once again, back out to Lowe's.
Sure.
To get the right part and actually just fixed it. Had to do the out of order thing there for a while, which Sunday we were really busy because of the weather.
Yeah.
So like it kind of sucked to put a bathroom out of order.
Of course.
It was at the end of the day.
Right.
It was starting slow, but it was still busy enough where people were like, I saw this poor girl sitting outside, like
She really
bouncing, and I'm like, I'm sorry,
I can't do it.
So I was like, I told her she should go across the street to Volstead.
Is it one of those reverse thread deals?
Yeah, it's a reverse thread thing.
I had to fix that on my home.
I didn't know. So see, and that's another thing. The things that you learn, like I have replaced many toilets, I fixed, but I've never had to replace the little handle before in that way. And so I learned it was reverse thread. So anyway, that happened.
So man, Taylor,
we're always fixing stuff. Just if you ever do want to open a bar or do want to open a restaurant, talk to me. I will tell you about all the things you
do you remember we've said it before, and I'll say it again. Owning a restaurant or bar is basically 10 times more work than a house.
Oh yeah,
way more stuff breaks because people are using it all.
Nothing is built. This idea of commercial versus residential is bullshit. It's all built like crap, and at bars it just gets used more and breaks.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it. Matter of fact, we just had the other
bring back the old refrigerators.
$800 that we had to pay. The fire.
That was this morning.
The fire test guy was just here this morning to test all the fire alarms. Now, granted, we do need fire alarms, but like. There's this and that, you ought to do this. And it's like,
The only thing that's cool about that is when he uses that little candle thing.
I don't like anything that he does. I don't like it when he comes.
No, it's not. It's always a bill.
It's always a bill.
And then every time he comes, I'm like, oh, what sensor's going to be broken?
What's going to be broken? What's going to be, like today, I was like, well, some of those sensors are looking a little rough. So if the fire alarm goes off in the middle of July, when the bar is, it's completely full, there's people up in the Airbnb, just so you know what's going to happen. Oh, and when it happens, it'll be 2:30 in the morning, so I'll be in bed.
Of course it will.
Mm-hmm.
We're covering a lot of bar stuff.
A lot of bars. Like this is a little bit more bar friendly today. Speaking of covering bars,
I know where you're going. I like it.
Great regional bars. Now we talked about Johnny's Little Bar.
It's probably your favorite as well, isn't it?
Oh, it's Cleveland. As a matter of fact, I just got an invite from the Patricks, some regulars here, and I'm going to opening day at the Guardians, and we are starting out. Johnny's at noon. We're gonna get a table, sit in the corner, have some burgers, some beers. Oh man, I'm excited.
Love that place.
So Johnny's, someone on the TikTok sounds like I'm saying the Walmart.
When you put the in front of TikTok,
about my age right there.
Yeah.
So TikTok, somebody we got a lot of feedback on Johnny's talk.
I know.
Somebody was very angry that I said it was downstairs. He had to correct me and said it's behind it.
It is.
And I said, who fucking cares?
It is.
Settle down. Really? You took a minute out of your day to make that statement?
Well, it's like we talked about. You put your face out there. You put your info.
If you're watching Bar Pod, I'll tell you what, dude. Do something else.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Well, he just wanted to correct us.
Come on. I actually commented.
I commented. Did you?
I said whatever. Or something like that.
Because
it'll be fun.
It'll be fine. The upstairs. Remember the upstairs there? It's all the carpeted.
We all know it. It's a great bar. It doesn't matter if it's on the rooftop or downstairs or wherever. Who cares? It's a great.
So I did put a note in ours about another great bar down there, which I'm sure you were just about to bring up, which is
you're stealing my thunder.
Which is no, I'm going to let you do it. I said which is.
It is on the banks of the Cuyahoga. Cool. Right by a bridge.
Yeah.
What is it? It is.
Hooples.
Oh, great tavern.
Is it Collision Bed? No.
Yeah, I think it's Collision Bed right there.
Right there?
Yeah. That's Collision Bed.
That's Collision Bed.
Watching a freighter come through there. I was talking to the bartender last. Actually, you were there. It was before we went to that.
That big one came through.
Big one was coming through, and the bartender was saying how at nighttime they'll shine the light from the freighter right in the bar.
Right in the bar.
I was like, whoa, like deer in headlights.
Great bar.
Yeah, that's a good bar. Good regular crowd. You can tell that's old school Cleveland.
Is that technically in?
That's Ohio City.
Oh, it's Ohio City.
I think that's Ohio City.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know my.
Yeah, because it's right at the bottom of the hill.
Delineation
I'm
lines.
not that good on the delineation lines. To me, it's all kind of, it's like Lakewood, Ohio City, Cleveland.
Right.
It's kind of what I have. Or
West Side.
Or West Side. Then you're just in the West Side. But that's a great bar. That's the one thing that I need to get even better about, because Cleveland has a multitude of great little neighborhood divey. Not even dive. I mean, Hooples is a dive bar, but not. I mean, it's not like it's not a dirty bar. But
Weren't they known for like a really like a lot of like
they used to have
blues?
A lot of good music. As a matter of fact, the guy who played for I'm blanking on the band right now. He played there forever. He was oh boy. Somebody can comment on that and tell me what band he played for. I think he played with Glenn Fry from the Eagles played with this band at one point. Oh boy. Ooh, I should be getting this.
I don't know.
I want to say Grand Funk. That's not
no.
it. But it's something. It's in that genre. Anyway, he played there for a while.
Okay.
And I guess he got a little. He R.I.P. But I guess he got a little loony towards the end when he was playing at Hooples. Oh, there's the beer guy calling right now from Premium.
Oh, from
Premium. He's going to be here in 20 minutes. Let's just take the call on air.
Oh, there we go.
Let's do it.
On air.
Hey man, what's going on? Hey man, how long you got?
About 20 minutes out.
Oh, that sounds good. We will see you in 20. All right, bud. Thanks.
You nailed that like clockwork. 20 minutes out.
I bet you he doesn't know he's going to be on Bar Pod.
No, he's
Am I violating the rules? You're not allowed to do that?
I don't know. He's gonna sign something. We gotta have him sign something.
Fine.
No. But
Nobody
anyway,
knows who he is. Anyway, so that's our beer delivery.
Hooples, now you got another one down by closer to where my wife is.
So I was down, and I'll talk a little bit about this too. I was down at it was an entrepreneur event. It was actually more developers. Made me feel kind of weak because they all had like staffs and employees and all that stuff. But anyway, but we did go to a great bar in Waldo, Ohio. And if anybody knows this one, I'm sure they have. It is called the GNR Tavern. And those bologna sandwiches,
They're like,
wow, dude.
they're like this.
That was my first experience.
Yeah, you get the raw onion on there.
Raw onion. I had onion and mustard on mine.
Dude.
Toasted bun.
Yep.
I think it's $5.
It's
$6.
yeah.
Their prices are insane.
That place is. You see me not trying not to.
Yeah, you're doing a good job.
That place is the quintessential Americana of bars. Man, it's got the old school drop ceilings.
And it was packed.
1
o'clock in the afternoon on a Friday.
It's
this
always
place was line out the door.
It's always packed. Anytime
Cash only, old school.
Amber's from Marion, of course. So
Right,
anytime we get down there, if we can, we try and make it over.
But you're like quintessential. I mean, obviously Ohio State bar because it's so close to Columbus.
Yep.
They recommended stop the GNR Tavern in Waldo.
They got all the. Did you notice behind the bar? They got all the old school cans and bottles
all
back
the
there.
old cans. They were very. Was it Stroh's? Stroh's heavy.
Stroh's
I
heavy.
really love the
Fire brewed.
Fire brewed Stroh's. It's not
You remember-
fire brewed anymore?
No, do you remember what? And I've told this 1,000 times. Do you remember what our grandfather on our dad's side used to say about Stroh's?
No.
I remember doing this. We were 10. You know, he'd say, yeah, he'd be out drinking, and you know what? Listen to the Indians game.
Yeah.
You see how it says fire brewed on there? Yeah, it's because it'll burn the piss right out of you.
Hey, there it is. There it is. You know, that goes to show you, and we've talked about this before, the third place thing.
Yeah.
You can tell there are a lot of locals in there as well. Like, a bar can bring a neighborhood together. Hell, it can bring a whole town together.
Yeah.
A good bar, a good place for people to go, have some beers, and have some drinks, and to talk to each other, and you learn a lot.
You do.
But yeah, that bar had that vibe to it. I mean, it looked like there wasn't one other place in Waldo, Ohio, across the street. I don't remember the name of it, but that was the one that opened on Friday. I mean, Waldo is not exactly a metropolitan. You know, it's probably 300 people.
Small, yeah, very small.
And yet, everybody, that town is thriving because of the bar. I love to see it.
Can I switch gears for a second? I just looked down at the notes that you printed.
Yeah, what you got?
It says kick a dry turd on there.
Yeah. So we're moving into that. Actually, you've transitioned perfectly into the troll segment. Now, we're not going to talk about any specific trolls.
No,
We're talking about social media. So you got your Facebook trolls, your Twitter trolls, whatever, trolls. People that, mostly live in their mom's basements, don't have much else to do, and they just like to live unhinged comments about whatever. A lot of it, they make things up, they lie a lot. So we had a troll last week. We were open. It was a beautiful day outside. They took a picture, edited it from our Facebook page, edited it, and said, "Look at these people drinking and having a good time." It was by the way at 6 o'clock, and they're trying to judge people for being off work on a Monday. It was 6 o'clock, by the way. And then they like gave us a little shade and said, Paddle and Climb used to be a family-oriented place, is now just a bar.
We're still family oriented, by the way.
Yeah, kids love this place.
Yeah.
During the day. So, but anyway, I'm getting fired up. And the quote I heard is, and it basically means if you get and this works in life, not just social media.
Yeah.
But if you got like a troll or someone's really annoying you, and you want to snap back right away.
Don't feed the troll.
Usually when you don't make the best decisions when you're just flying back.
Yeah, of course.
So someone said, listen, when your dog takes a shit, wait till it dries. Never kick a wet turd. Kick a dry turd.
That's where that come from.
Yeah.
That's really good advice.
That is brilliant advice.
And it ties back to when, you know what? I guess you could say never pick up a wet turd.
Never pick up a wet turd.
Four knuckled it.
Just kick a dry turd.
That is so good.
I think it's a great thing to live.
Yeah, because when you're
get
hot,
fired up and you don't make decisions when you're hot. So chill it out. And I've tried in the past. I've done that. Like particularly when I used to work in like PR and stuff. And I had fired up things where I was if I had to write like an email that was going to be a rager or something, I would write it the night before, save it, and then read it the next morning and go, "Wow, that was not."
Chances are you had to heavy edit it.
Right, heavy editing. I think Abraham Lincoln actually that was one of his things.
Oh, he was shooting out emails.
Turns out you didn't know this. Abraham Lincoln first one to use the.
He might have, dude. With the way things are going on, they probably had iPhones back then.
He had a 14.4 baud modem. Anyway, speaking of Abraham Lincoln, drunk history. This is kind of the last thing we're going to cover today.
Yeah.
We had the first one was Jim Miller, local historian, was also the chairman of Sandusky Bank.
Crushed it.
And he was fantastic. Talked a lot about the waterfront development downtown Sandusky. Last week, we had our dad doing drunk history on basically old bars in Sandusky.
Dude,
he got a little loose. He killed it. There's a few things, and I was going, ooh.
It's fine.
It's totally fine. So
it's fine.
That was fantastic, and that's one of those things. Once again, we that idea has been great. Been filling up Wednesdays in March aren't exactly bangers, so that's been filling that up. And then this week, tomorrow,
Tom Horseman.
Wednesday. So depending on when you're watching this, Tom Horseman is be talking about the development of Sandusky. So like how the roads got laid out, where certain buildings went, and also talk about the projects that didn't come to fruition. That would be really cool.
It will.
Probably a lot of them.
I'm excited to hear Tom.
Yeah,
I think we need to get a few beers in Tom.
Yeah, you got to get him.
To get a little loose. He's gonna be awesome.
We got a new microphone. Speaking of that, the microphone broke, so we got a new one of those. That was another thing that broke last week. The amplifier, remember?
Oh, that's right.
Oh yeah. So that broke every day. So drunk history, and then we're continuing that. Pretty fantastic. What else did I have? I think it's kind of all I got.
Well, and
this bar pod. You got anything else going?
Don't forget
a quick hit.
A quick hit. I'll bring it up again. Bar opens in 50 minutes.
We're 50 minutes today because it's St. Patrick's Day. We're opening at noon. There's live music today. Special opening.
I do have one more thing that we forgot to touch on.
Oh yeah.
And this is another piece of bar news. So Ryan brought up how things break, and we also talked about staying on top of things is hard. Being creative constantly is hard. Another thing that happened to us this week, we are usually pretty good at anticipating.
Oh, good point.
Anticipating the needs for the bar, staffing wise.
Yes.
Okay. We're usually pretty good about it, but we got blindsided this week. The both of us
didn't make the best decision.
No, we didn't. And I worked Friday all day, and then so you worked the Friday first shift, but you got crushed.
You mean Saturday?
Saturday. I'm sorry.
And I was busy, but not crazy.
No. And that's when I came down to help you sign. Anyway, we made a judgment error. We did not realize that Daly's, great bar in town, of course, friends down there.
Where I was at this morning.
That's where he was at this morning. Decided to have they have their big party for St. Patrick's Day on Saturday.
Which is right. So I didn't know that.
St. Patrick's Day is today, which is a Tuesday, but they decided to have their big party on Saturday, which makes sense. We didn't really put two and two together.
I wasn't. Well, I mean, not just Daly's, just in general.
Downtown.
We're celebrating St. Patrick's Day starting Saturday night.
Yeah.
And continuing to today, St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
Like
I guess
multiple.
I guess I just bring up Daly's because they're
the quintessential.
They're the quintessential big draw for St. Patrick's Day.
Absolutely.
So anyway, we only had one bartender on staff, like a normal Saturday this time of year.
Yeah. In the summer, it's different.
In the summer, it's different. He got absolutely smoked because it was crushed. It was a midsummer Saturday.
I bet that kid lost 10 pounds just running up and down. Jesus.
He loves being busy,
Yeah,
but
he
at the
loves
same
being
time,
busy.
you had to come in and help,
Yeah.
do ice, do beer, serve some people, blah blah blah. So there's another thing that we don't talk about on a lot, but it's just another thing that you have to constantly think about: staffing for the Saturday before St. Patrick's Day, and we messed it up and didn't have enough people here.
Try to keep your staff up. I'm not talking about a Viagra commercial. Hey, that's no.
Yes.
Keep your staff.
Keep your staff up. Oh, like your wizard staff. I see what you're saying.
I mean, keep staffed. And yeah, you're right. We botched that one.
We botched that one. So again, another thing I said, and this is me. You're full digital. I'm old school sometimes. I need down here somewhere. I need like a big calendar with like a whiteboard situation. So every time we walk by it, we go, oh crap.
It's right on the other side of that wall. There's a full calendar that you could do.
I know we didn't. I'll move it.
You could go ahead and do that.
I'll move it.
Yeah.
I'll move it. We put it somewhere down here so we walk by it.
You put it somewhere. Take some initiative.
No, I'm. Get your staff up.
Get your staff up.
Your staff up. That's stupid. That is stupid. But hey,
But yeah,
there it is.
We got to get on that. Hopefully, well, summer. We're a lot more prepared in summer. It's coming.
Yeah.
But then these wild weather swings are screwing with me too.
Dude, it's
Sunday was jamming.
75
I had to
degrees.
help out there, help Tom a little bit. We didn't need to, but like it's just it's this Ohio weather this time.
Again, today.
It's more. There's a meteor today. What is that?
God, dude, what's happening?
Dude, I don't know.
Well, you know what? For today, let's forget all the craziness and we'll have a Guinness.
Hey, it's St. Patrick's Day. Happy St. Patrick's Day to everybody. This will be coming out St. Patrick's Day evening.
Yes.
So you can, when you're feeling a little off tomorrow, you can listen to Bar Pod. Hopefully, hopefully the soothing sounds of Bar Pod will bring you out of your hangover.
Sounds. Happy St. Patrick's
That's
Day.
all I got. Hey, barpod.net is where you can find us. Obviously, you're finding us somewhere. Barpod419 on the socials. Yeah, we're on TikTok now. Check it out. And if you like the show, tell a bartender. If you don't, tell a bouncer.
Keep it to yourself.
We don't have a bouncer.
Tell some also no, we don't. Maybe we will.
Maybe you will. All right, guys. Thanks a lot, and happy St. Patrick's Day to you.
Cheers.
Ryan and Trey. Two brothers in the bar. Bar pod coming at you. This is how it is.